Hi, I'm reviewing your Unit FM Activity 4 prediction questions. So, for the first one, I did agree with Samantha because once I reread it, I don't believe, but I believe with her. So, I agree with her, I mean. She does say friction is a force, so do agree with that part. And then she says that the object, no matter what, would slow down because once the force is gone, the object will naturally just slow down. That is what I do believe because we learned in the last activity that once the force, like the thing only moves when the force is literally acting on it. Once the force is gone, the object will start to slow down. So that's why I agreed with Samantha, but I do understand your reasoning to agree with Kristen. Now going back and looking back, I do agree with her. Second part, I do like your graphs. They were pretty good. I did differently, but I thought your graphs looked really good and close to what I did, or diagrams. Sorry, not graphs. So the first diagram, I basically just looked at, or did basically the same one as it was at the end of activity 2. So I pointed the arrow towards the cart. It wasn't in the cart, but it was pointing towards the cart, and it just said force acting, force from the hand is acting on the cart. I did that because that's the direction it was going. That was the force that was on the object, and that's the direction it was coming from. But I also copied it similarly to activity, the end of activity 2. The second diagram to the right, I didn't draw the two lines, but I do like that you have the two different forces. I don't know if friction was technically acting on the cart, but I drew my arrow was pointing away from the. So here's the cart, and the arrow is pointing this way, and it basically it's the force is dispersing. So once the force is dispersing, the object is slowing down. And I put the arrow there because that's the direction the original force was coming from, and it's now leaving the cart. So yeah. And for number 3, both got basically the same answer. I agree. Friction is a force. So yeah, good job.